When a man cheats, he does not need to be a genius liar. His own mind exposes him. He can delete messages, invent excuses, and act calm, but cracks always start to show. The brain cannot carry two lives without making noise somewhere along the way. And once you understand the signs, denial slowly stops feeling comfortable or safe anymore. Many women ignore small changes because believing everything is fine feels easier inside. But cheating never starts with a kiss. It starts with distance and quiet disconnection. It begins with less presence, less warmth, and small changes that feel strange. This is not to make you paranoid. This is to help you see clearly. Truth can hurt once, but lies slowly drain your peace and confidence over time. So listen closely, because what you notice first is often what matters most. Number one, the conflicted mind exposes him. When a man cheats, his mind does not become smarter. It becomes a battlefield. On one side, he sees himself as loyal, strong, and dependable like a hero. On the other side, he enjoys the thrill, attention, and ego boost secretly. These two worlds collide and create pressure he cannot control for long. That pressure makes him act strange, nervous, and slightly disconnected from reality. Pay attention. He starts saying weak excuses like, "It means nothing," or "We are just talking." He tries to play hero outside while acting confused and small inside. His brain holds two realities, and that makes him sloppy and forgetful. He forgets details, changes stories, and avoids simple questions you ask calmly. Number two, his phone suddenly becomes his most protected secret. The same phone he once left anywhere suddenly becomes his guarded treasure. It stays face down, always in his hand, and never far from reach. Pay attention. Passwords change, tension grows, and his mood shifts when notifications appear. He thinks he looks smart, but honestly, he just looks nervous and sneaky. Privacy becomes his favorite word, but control becomes his real goal inside. When someone hides something, communication stops and defense mode begins slowly. You do not need proof. Just watch how fast he reacts to messages. That quick panic look says more than 100 explanations ever could. A grown man acting like a secret agent often just looks suspicious and childish. Number three, his routine starts changing without clear reason. Before, life had rhythm, work, home, rest, and simple, predictable daily patterns. Suddenly, new plans appear, late meetings, random outings, and strange new commitments. Excuses come fast, but explanations stay weak and unclear most of the time. A double life needs space, and space needs time away from you. So he redesigns his schedule slowly to make room for hidden moments. More distance, more silence, and less time where you feel included together. When you ask simple questions, he says you are overthinking things again. That is not calm honesty. That is quiet manipulation dressed like patience. Number four, the guilty one makes you feel guilty instead. This is where things become unfair and emotionally confusing for many women. Instead of owning mistakes, he throws his inner tension directly onto you. Suddenly you are insecure, negative, dramatic, or the problem in his story. He starts acting like the victim, even while pulling away emotionally inside. If he makes you the issue, he avoids facing his own behavior. Pay attention to this. You hear lines like, "You changed," You complain. Nothing makes you happy anymore. Many women then try harder, love more, and fix things they never broke. They apologize for problems they did not create in the first place. Meanwhile, he stays distant, quiet, and still acting like the innocent one. He hopes you doubt yourself so he does not have to explain anything. Number 5, desire does not disappear. It just moves somewhere else. Energy always tells the truth, even when words try to hide everything. Before, his attention was warm, focused, and naturally centered around you. Now something feels off. Colder moments, less touch, less emotional connection. Or suddenly the opposite happens and he becomes extra sweet and intense. This can feel confusing, like something is wrong, but you cannot explain it. In psychology, this is called cognitive dissonance, the mind trying to ease the guilt from conflicting actions. He acts nicer to balance the wrong he knows he is doing. But his presence feels different, like his mind is somewhere else completely. Desire never dies. It simply changes direction without asking for permission. Number 6, the change starts in the mirror. One day you notice he is dressing different and trying much harder. New clothes, new cologne, and more effort in small appearance details. Self-care is not bad, but sudden change always has a reason. When someone feels new attention, the brain releases excitement and motivation chemicals. That creates a natural desire to impress and stand out more than before. He looks sharper, more confident, but stops asking your opinion completely. He just gets ready and leaves without sharing, much like before. When you ask, he answers quickly, saying he just wants to look good. Sometimes that is true, but sometimes someone else is quietly inspiring the effort. Number 7, your intuition starts speaking louder than logic. There comes a moment when you do not need proof anymore inside. The tone changed, the energy changed, and the connection feels different suddenly. Your body notices before your mind accepts what is really happening. That heavy feeling in your chest is not random or imaginary fear. That silence feels colder and hugs feel empty without clear explanation. You are not crazy. Your nervous system is reading real emotional signals. Intuition does not try to destroy. It tries to protect your peace. Most people ignore it because the truth feels uncomfortable and hard to accept. But deep inside, you already know something has quietly shifted. You start replaying small moments in your mind, trying to understand everything. You remember the tone changes, the distance, and the way he looks away. You feel confused because nothing is obvious, yet everything feels different now. That confusion is exhausting, and it slowly steals your inner calm. You question yourself, your reactions, and even your own intuition sometimes. But your body keeps giving you the same silent warning again. Listen carefully. Peace disappears when trust begins to feel uncertain and unstable inside. Love should not feel like a guessing game or quiet emotional distance. A real connection feels safe, warm, and naturally consistent over time. When that changes, it is okay to notice without blaming yourself. Not every man who changes is cheating, but distance always means something. Silence can sometimes say more than words ever could explain clearly. When respect fades, the smallest signs begin to speak the loudest. You deserve honesty, not confusion, and calm, not emotional guessing games. You deserve someone who stands strong, not someone acting small and shady. A real man protects trust instead of slowly damaging it in silence. Love should bring peace, not tension, doubt, and sleepless nights. When something does not feel right, listen to that quiet inner voice. Truth may hurt, but it also protects your dignity and self-respect. And sometimes seeing clearly is the first step toward protecting your heart.